Jared and Trey taken together, though? The whole return trip to campus, their words played catch with my confidence. Jared's test score thing really bugged me. All this talk about how equal things are, yet he assumed I didn't do as well as he did? And nobody can tell me he didn't make that assumption because he's white and I'm black, Martin. And then Trey? Why does this guy insist on trying to keep me down? On the real, he's just as bad as Jared. It's like I'm trying to climb a mountain, but I've got one fool trying to shove me down so I won't be on his level, and another fool tugging at my leg trying to pull me to the ground he refuses to leave. Jared and Trey are only two people, but after today, I know that when I head to Yale next fall, because I am going there, I'm going to be paranoid about people looking at me and wondering if I'm qualified to be there. How do I work against this, Martin? Getting real with you, I feel a little defeated. Knowing there are people who don't want me to succeed is depressing, especially coming from two directions. I'm working hard to choose the moral high road like you would, but it'll take more than that, won't it? Where do you get the courage to keep climbing in the face of stuff like this? Because I know you got it from both sides. I'm going to try and sleep now. Get my head reset on my shoulders. Feel free to pop up in my dreams or something. Tell me what to do. Like Babe Ruth did to Benny in The Sandlot. I love that movie, Martin. Justice. P.S. Totally unrelated, but you know anything about love triangles? I feel like a jerk because there SJ was, cheering me forward, while Mello, as usual, only thinking of herself, wanted to hold me back. And what did I do? Capitulated to the booty. And, okay, the fear of what my mama will say if I fail to keep SJ at the furthest end of the friend zone. I've got absolutely nothing on this one. How did I even end up in this position? I'm a decent-looking dude, but two gorgeous girls wanting the J-Mac? I can't even handle it, Martin. Chapter 8. Before Justice's butt has a chance to sink into the leather of the Rivers' basement couch, Manny's already talking crazy. So how long you plan to hold out on you, boy? He doesn't turn away from the movie he's watching on mute while an old Deuce Diggs track thumps through the speakers. I won't even pretend to know what you're talking about, Jess replies. Yo, what album is this? I don't think I've heard this cut before. Mixtape from a few years ago. Don't change the subject. Jess looks at Manny. What subject? Dog, who just dropped you off? Manny says. SJ, which you know from the I'll have SJ drop me off text message you responded to 15 minutes ago. Exactly. Exactly what? You and SJ. What about me and SJ? Manny stares at Jess like he just said 2 + 2 is 5. What, Manny? Manny shakes his head. I thought we were boys, Jess. Whatever. Turn up the TV. Justice tucks his hands behind his head. Just tell me how long. How long what, fool? How long you been hooking up with SJ, man? Why you over here playing dumb? Jess rolls his eyes. I'm not hooking up with SJ, Manny. Everybody knows, man. Everybody knows what? That you're over at her house every damn day. You know Jessa Northup is her neighbor. She told us. Says SJ's parents are obsessed with you. Call you Jessmeister and shit. Jess drags his hands down his face. He knew Jessa was nosy, but damn. First of all, you sound like a damn girl right now with all this gossiping shit. Second, I'm not over there every day. Third, when I am there, it's for debate stuff. And fourth, Mr. and Mrs. F liking me is irrelevant. Manny rolls his eyes. So all you go over there for is debate. Yes, Manny. The state tournament is in 3.5 weeks. Okay. And that's all y'all ever talk about? Justice's brow furrows. I mean, we occasionally talk about other stuff, but... See? It's something going on between y'all, man. I can see that shit all over you. Justice shakes his head and settles down into the couch. I'm not talking about this anymore. You gonna turn the movie up or what? Jess, I'm your best friend. Dog. Justice sits up, turns to look Manny in the eye. I'm only gonna say this once, so listen closely, all right? There is nothing going on between me and SJ. Manny stares right back. Jess, I know you like her, man, and she obviously likes you. Doesn't matter. Jess sinks back into the leather. It does, though. No, it doesn't. You trippin', man. SJ's a gorgeous girl, and she's perfect for you. Drop it. Come on, Jess. I said it doesn't matter, Manny. Why not? Justice takes a deep breath. Manny, my mama would blow every gasket in a 50-mile radius. Huh? SJ is white. Manny draws back, puts his hand over his heart, and mock gasps. What? You're kidding me. Shut up, fool. Whatever, Manny waves him off. She's not white. She's Jewish. It's different. Just sighs. They were slaves too, dog. And then the Holocaust. Even now. I know what you mean. Won't matter to my mama, though. SJ's skin is white. Manny doesn't respond. My mama is not down with that. Still no response. Justice exhales. No offense, Just, but that might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Manny finally says. Just shrugs. It is what it is. And since pissing my mama off ain't real high on my to-do list, SJ and I are strictly friends. Besides, me and Mel are talking again. Manny smacks his forehead. I was wrong before, he says. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Shut up, man. Jess, if Mello and SJ are diverging paths on the road of life, you're headed for a dead end, my friend. Where do you get this shit, Manny? I'm just saying. Mama aside, you're making the wrong decision. Jess snorts. No offense, but I refuse to take relationship advice from a dude who's never been in one. Whoa now. Just 'cause I don't want a serious girlfriend at the moment doesn't mean I don't know what it takes to maintain a relationship. Ah, here we go. I'm serious, Jess. You think I've learned nothing from watching my parents over the last 17.5 years? Whatever, man. Can we please drop this? They fall into a weighty silence, both staring at the massive television screen, but neither actually watching the movie. Out of nowhere, Manny says, You know I've got the opposite problem, right? What? I'm gonna tell you something, but don't laugh at me, all right? I'm trusting you with a deep, dark secret. Just lifts an eyebrow. Manny inhales, filling his cheeks with air before blowing it out. I'm scared of black girls, man. Huh? Black girls. I've never really encountered a non-family one. Okay. There are none in our grade. The only ones I know are my cousins, and they're a lot. A lot? Like, real attitude-y and kinda, Manny swallows, ghetto. Justice doesn't know what to say. It's not like he has any experience in this area either. Mello's half black, but she's def not the type of girl Manny's talking about. Manny goes on. I know that's a stereotype or whatever, but I've literally never experienced anything else. My folks are all excited about me going to Morehouse next year, but I'm nervous as hell. How come? You're my only black friend, dog. I'm supposed to go from this all-white world to an all-black one overnight? Just doesn't respond. Anyway, my bad for just laying all that on you. Just shrugs. It's cool. I should have applied to Princeton or something. Would have been more familiar. Manny sighs. Just shakes Manny's shoulder. You'll be fine, man. I'm sure there'll be plenty of dudes you'll vibe with at Morehouse, just like you vibe with me. It's Spellman I'm really worried about. You know it's right next door. Black girls everywhere. Just laughs. And you know I love women, man. What if I get there and none of them are feeling me? I wish I knew what to tell you, Manny. All I can say is they're not all alike, just like we aren't. Manny nods. Touché, my dog. They lapse into silence again. Then, Jess, I'm gonna say this last thing, then I'll get out of your business. Oh boy, here we go. I get wanting to please your mom. The only reason I'm even going to Morehouse is because it's been my Spell House alumni parents' dream for me since they found out I was a boy. But passing up a good thing because your mom wouldn't approve? I don't know about that, man. Especially when it comes to something as stupid as race. Justice snorts. You're still doing that MLK thing, right? What would he do? I wouldn't know, considering Miss Coretta was black. Shut up, you know what I mean. If you're doing this be like Martin thing, do it for real. Refusing to date a girl because she's white is probably not the kingly way, bruh. Justice glares at Manny. I knew I shouldn't have told your punk ass anything. Manny smirks and grabs the TV remote from the ottoman. Then he slouches down into the couch and unmutes the movie.